if Srinivas Garu, who is also co-founder of an organization at Dallas, Dallas movie buffs, I think. So how do as a head of outreach and sponsorship, Srinivas, how do you propose to get sponsorship? Who are we looking at who would be invested in funding an event like this from the diaspora as well as from we have a vertical called Center for Soft Power where non-Indians engage with Indian culture. Are there Americans or non-Indians who would like to fund something like this? And
Yeah,
how do what kind of footfalls, what do they look for in return for the sponsorship usually?
yeah, that's a very interesting question, and it's getting tricky year after year. Finding sponsorships is becoming harder because there are too many events happening. And then most of the sponsors are tending towards funding the events which are more commercial in nature, where when a big movie star or a big movie singer walks into Dallas to perform. But one thing we noticed is that even those shows are not getting fully sold out, and then they are looking for more personalized and curated experiences like Indic Movie Festival, right? So, like for example, last year we had Outhouse. Then we also had a promise of Dr. Mohan Nagashi visiting Dallas and then meeting people in person. And then we had this wonderful documentary, Pink Belt. And then also from the makers of RRR, we had this Gandhi Tata Chettu, right? So these are very, very special movies. And then they were all the star attractions. And then we were very, very fortunate to have watched these movies, and then practically it was almost free of cost for everyone, right? Like everyone who registered could walk in. Again, for regarding sponsorships, there were local vendors like event managers, photographers, and then restaurants. They were willing to sponsor these events to get a footfall. And then coming back to the question of mainstream Americans, yes, there is a lot of interest in the Southeast Asian cinema. And then last year being the first year, we had really limited success in getting the mainstream engaged with the Indic Film Festival. But based on the lessons learned from the last year, we plan to promote it more aggressively within the mainstream American Indian filmmakers. So there is a Texas Film Commissionerate, right? Like, and then there are so many independent filmmakers in Dallas. So we plan to reach out to them and educate and then update about the schedule and the activities we have for Indic Film Festival. So I'm sure this year it will be, the crowd will be different because it's all 100% theatrical experience. And then looking forward to many, many more exciting picks from those 1,200 movies we got this year. So yeah, this year should be different.